Adam to That Star Wars Girl, and today I'm going to be talking about Reylos. Because Daisy Ridley did an interview, and she admitted to being scared by some of the people in that have an affinity to Star Wars, meaning Disney's shitty fan fiction version of Star Wars. So let's get into this. So this is from Disney Star Wars is Dumb by the one and only Ichibaka. Go follow him, go check this out. The links is in the description of this video. New Daisy Ridley comments will be used to attack the fans. So Daisy Ridley did an interview with the Tatler. I saw that and I laughed. Anyone who has read Silence of the Lambs knows exactly why. So let's get right into this. An article was recently published with comments from Daisy Ridley that SJWs will undoubtedly use to attack the fans once again. Tulsa World reports, excuse me. Daisy Ridley scared by Star Wars fans turning up at her home. I would be too if I was her, especially knowing the way Reylos react. We're going to get into that in a little bit. Daisy Ridley has been left scared by Star Wars fans turning up at her house. She told the Tatler magazine, "Star Wars was this thing, and then it was this thing that came to an end. It hasn't always been easy. There are things about being in Star Wars I don't like talking about because it's not the good side." Reylo. People turn up at your doorstep. That's scary. 100% that's scary. And I've been followed. That's a bit but in terms of the actual experience, I had the best time. She made millions of dollars, and now I'm out of it. I feel like I want to work really hard and honor the decision of the people that cast me. So she wants to go on to bigger and better things. More power to you, girl. She's an actress. That's kind of what they do. Now, I already can see the people that are on the opposite side of the spectrum. They'll be like, she's blowing things out of proportion. We didn't do anything wrong. She's being over dramatic. And it's like, remember when they did a movie called The Bodyguard with Kevin Costner, Whitney Houston, about a celebrity that's being, stalked by, her psycho fans, and then, there's a plot twist at the end. But it's a real thing. Celebrities have to deal with getting stalked. They did a whole artsy-fartsy movie about it called The Bling Ring. I hated every second of that movie, but go watch it if you don't believe me. That shit was real. These quotes make it sound as though she's talking about the fans in general, and many will attempt to anonymously connect this with older fans or the imaginary alt-right fans, but unfortunately for SJWs, I've done the Tatler magazine and Tulsa World research for them, and I always say this: do your research. But to be fair, a lot of people, the Tatler and the Tulsa World, I feel like they're not as much in the realm of certain things that people like me, people like Ichibaka have to deal with on an everyday basis. So they might not be aware of certain things. And you know what? Ignorance is bliss. But gonna hit you with the truth real fast. Because the people known to have harassed Daisy turn out to be Reylos. Nobody's surprised by that. That were angry she wasn't dating Adam Driver, which is true. They harassed her. They harassed her boyfriend. They harassed Adam Driver, and they wanted him to leave his wife and kid to go be with Daisy Ridley. And it's like, do you not understand the concept of acting? That, an actor and an actress can be, in a romantic relationship in a movie, which they weren't. In Star Wars, they weren't. That kiss was forced in at the end, and remember, it was retconned as a kiss of gratitude in the novelization. So it wasn't romantic according to Disney canon. There's nothing romantic about it. But remember the concept of an actor and an actress showing up on set and doing their job, which is acting, and not being romantically tied to the person that they're acting with? Heck, go look at almost every movie ever made that's got a love story in it. A majority of the time, those people have, spouses and children. That is not the person that they're in the movie with. Go look at Titanic. Is everyone going to lose their shit because Kate Winslet isn't married to Leonardo DiCaprio? No, she's got a husband and kids. He's doing his own thing. Like, come on. It's just ridiculous. But these people don't think about that. They don't understand common sense and how the world works. But let's continue. It turns out back in August 2018, Reylos were screaming mad that Daisy Ridley brought her boyfriend on the set. So here's a tweet. Some of these people also harassed Daisy Ridley's boyfriend and shit on him just because it was an Adam Driver. These people actually have a mental illness. So this is a picture of Daisy with her boyfriend, which she's completely allowed to have. Reylos think Daisy is cheating on Kylo Ren. An actress is not the character she's playing. Vivian Lee was not Scarlett O'Hara. I doubt that they have ever seen that movie, or I doubt they ever even know who that character is. Okay, just because Kristen Stewart and, oh my God, Robert Pattinson dated after being together in Twilight, obviously they broke up and, they're doing their own thing now, doesn't mean every other actor and actress is going to fall in love on a movie set. And honestly, I mean, aside from the case of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, you're going to tell me that you guys want her to fall in love with a dude that's acting like a dude that is a psychotic murderer that murdered his father in front of her and did all of these other terrible things and, mind raped her with the Force? You want her to fall in love with that? Are you fucking crazy? But, yeah, to answer my own question, yes. Tumblr user by the name of Blue Chandrilla wrote the following now deleted post. Again, showing the receipts. Funny how they never can provide receipts, but, we always do. Like she kept making out with this man in every second in front of everybody. She was really ungrateful to her fans. And based on what she said about romance in Star Wars, she disagreed with the idea of Rey ending up with any of the male characters romantically. Why? Aside from Finn in The Force Awakens, there was no setup for her to be romantically linked to anyone. And in the following movies, there was nothing in the writing to make us believe that that's even a possible thing or, a realistic thing for her. That wasn't part of her story. You can chalk it up to bad writing, which, it blatantly is, but it just, how is her having a romantic life outside of her job? How does that have anything to do with this? It doesn't, but these people, again, they got mental issues, the fact that they don't understand this. I think mommy and daddy need to take away their iPhone, take away their Android, take away their tablets, get them off of the computers and go make them live, a week in the real world and see if they still feel the same way, or if they can even survive a week in the real world. Not because of COVID or anything. I'm saying, like, go camping and see how they can, react with other people, even, if there's, social distancing because of COVID and all and not. But you guys know what I mean. I'm babbling now. I can tell you for a fact she will screw up the kissed scene because she will bring her new sex partner on set. I like how her boyfriend is her sex partner. So that's the only thing of value that this man has in Daisy Ridley's life. It couldn't be emotional support. It couldn't be because, they're in love. No, he's just a sex partner because that's the only aspect of a relationship between, people. The ignorance, like, how old is this person? Remark my words, the actor. On Reddit, a user made the following post in regards to the circumstance. They have the hots for Driver, wishing for him to leave his wife and child. They don't give a shit about Daisy. Just look at these posts from some Reylo slut-shaming Daisy. It gets worse, guys. It gets freaking worse. This Reylo is really angry at Daisy for having a boyfriend and kissing him on public, and is really going off about how she's going to bring him to set to ruin the kissing between Kylo Ren and Rey. You are a bit too naive with Daisy Ridley. She won't be able to have chemistry with Adam in the presence of Tom Bateman, for instance. She's an ungrateful bitch. This dude is her 5th to 6th boyfriend since 2015, and she stole him from Hannah Britland. What an idol. Okay. First off, it's none of your business how many people she's dated. And guess what? In a majority of people's life throughout the world, the first person you date isn't going to be your soulmate. That's just not how it works. And congratulations if it is. I'm very, very happy for you. But for the rest of us, it's not. The first person you date is not going to be your soulmate. And guess what? She has a very busy life. Dating an actor, you got to think, you got to use your brain. I know it's hard for these people, but you gotta do it. Okay, an actor and actress, what do they have to do? They have to work insanely long hours. It's not a 9-to-5 job. And sometimes when you're working in different countries, the rules are a bit different there. But so you gotta think, she travels a lot for her work. She's working insane hours. It's a very intensive job. A lot of people aren't cut out to date somebody in that, type of industry, because what is it like being in a relationship? You're a partner. You guys have to work together. If you don't have time for your partner, chances are it's not going to do as well. Also, there's been plenty of times in movies where an actor and an actress can't stand each other, but they, you know, put on amazing performances. Go look at the movie Sabrina with Audrey Hepburn. I know it's trendy to like Audrey Hepburn, but people nowadays don't really do their research on it. So in Sabrina, Audrey Hepburn was working with Humphrey Bogart. He wasn't happy that she was cast as the leading lady in that movie. He wanted his wife to play the part of Sabrina, but instead they wanted to go with Audrey, which I think was a great decision. And so when asked about what it was like to work with Audrey, he's like, oh yeah, it's fine if you're okay with doing no million takes. And that's me paraphrasing a little bit. He didn't like working with her. And guess what? The movie is about him falling in love with her and her falling in love with him. You don't have to like each other in real life to show up and be professional and do your job. These people don't understand that. Let's continue. Reylos had previously lashed out at Daisy Ridley for being a princess of privilege and who may or may not have direct connections to the late Alec Guinness. Why does that matter? Reylos have also stalked Adam Driver, doxed Adam Driver and his wife, jumped on stage at one of Adam Driver's plays, sexually harassed an actor for playing Kylo Ren at Disneyland, harassed, and that's a real thing. People do harass, you know, the characters at Disneyland, harassed Star Wars author E.K. Johnston, and drove Star Wars social media manager Michelle Buchman off Twitter. All of this could have played into Daisy's decision to leave social media, but the legacy media pushed an incorrect narrative, blaming longtime fans for it instead. Actual reality told an entirely different story, however, and I've written about it here. So my guess is that 40-year-old dude bros that build NPC model kits in their garages probably won't show up at Daisy's door. No, because all of the Star Wars fans that they want to say, oh, it's a bunch of 40-year-old dudes that, you know, do stuff in their basement or their mom's garage. Yeah, all those people, like me, we got lives, and we're not psycho. We're not going to go stalk a celebrity. So it blows my mind. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. These people, they have some serious mental issues, and I think that they need help. But honestly, Daisy has every freaking right to be scared because these people are crazy. Again, doxing Adam Driver and his wife and his child because they want him to be with her in real life. That's insane. I don't care if you like the movie and you didn't harass or you've never harassed an actor or an actress. And you know, you like the Reylo shit, which I don't understand why, but whatever, you do you. And you know, you're like, oh, well, I didn't do any of that. It's like, okay, but there are people out there that are doing it and it's fundamentally wrong. She's got every right to be scared with the way that these people react to things. Remember the little video that was going viral with all the Reylos losing their mind because at the end of the Rise of Skywalker, he didn't appear and like, where the fuck is Ben? And it's like, holy shit, he fucking died. You got to do something special to show up as a Force ghost. Not everyone shows up as a Force ghost. If you knew anything about Star Wars, you would know that. But these people aren't Star Wars fans. They're crazy. You know, they're looking for the next Twilight, basically. And this just wasn't it. And, you know, just don't deal with Reylos. That's the, you know, epitome of the moral of this story, basically. She was very smart for leaving social media to keep her life as private as possible. Because you imagine if she posts, oh, hey, I'm in LA. Like, look, I'm at the Hollywood sign. Oh, you know, I'm down in, you know, Huntington Beach, Surf City. These people would show up. Not a doubt in my mind these people would show up and, you know, go bother her. So she's got every right to be scared. But again, everyone, if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, that's okay too. I completely understand. Thank you for watching this far through. Go sub to Ichibako over on YouTube, Twitter, and then go follow Disney Star Wars is Dumb because there's a lot of great content and he does his research and provides receipts. So everyone, have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and may the Force be with you because we are really, really, really going to need it. Bye, everyone. What's up, everyone? It's Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl, and I have an Etsy store, so if you've ever wanted to own a print of my artwork, this is the place to go. As you can see, I have a lot of recognizable characters, from horror films to heroes to Star Wars characters. Some of the notable characters I have on here are Darth Vader, which I did a couple live streams painting, so you can own a print of this painting. I also have Luke Skywalker, the binary sunset version, one of my favorite favorite scenes in the original New Hope movie. I have Darth Maul, which Ray Parks himself actually complimented me on Instagram. And then last but certainly not least, Ahsoka Tano. So if you want to own any of these prints, go right on over to my Etsy store. Again, that's The Art of Anna, That's Star Wars Girl, or TSWG for short. Thank you everyone, and have a great rest of your day.